Hello, my lovelies. I am Madam Crystal Butterfly. Spooky season is here, meaning
time to pull out those so spooky tales of horror.
today I'm going to be reviewing The Room Within by D.L. Tillery. But before I get into the spookiness, let's take a moment to chat about the author. D.L. Tillery has officially been a published author for about 2 years, but before she was official, she did have poetry published multiple times at the ages of 19 through 23 in a collection of books. Her first published short story, The Room Within, came out during 2021 and had originally been published in an anthology in 2020. So what made Tillery want to get involved in the world of writing? When she was 4, she liked writing her mother notes. As she grew older, her attention turned to writing poetry and short stories. When she turned 12, it was crystal clear that she needed to become an author. Her book, The Room Within, started out based off of a prompt in a writer's online group, beginning life as nothing more than a photo of a chair and the request to write a short story or poem from looking at the photo. At the same time, Regina St. Clair of the Haunted Library was looking for submission for a horror YouTuber anthology, which was about local haunts, and putting 2 and 2 together, The Room Within sprung to life. Don't even begin to believe that this author is only planning to be one and done when it comes to creating stories. She has several stories already written, some completed, some outlined, and even more in the idea stages. Tillery loves how books let you enter a world that is not your own, or one that's similar, if you so choose. She finds the escape thrilling, hence why her favorite genres of books are fantasy, horror, and paranormal. Let's take a little peek-see into this author's tantalizing tale of horror. Let the buyer beware. Ready to start his life and possibly build a family, Daniel sees a house listing and decides to purchase it as is. The place will need a little work, but he was able to get it at a bargain price. It's not long before the house welcomes him and he realizes something isn't quite right with his new home. Will Daniel realize his dreams, or will he regret the findings within? Buying property is a really smart move, but if you're not careful, it can get complicated and overwhelming. I wonder how it worked out for Daniel. Daniel really likes the idea of owning his own property. Having a home means he will get to have more stability and have an easier time making plans for the future. When he gets to move into his new house, he does encounter an interesting young woman. Upon meeting her, he quickly learns that something isn't right about his new place. Now, in the name of keeping this review spoiler-free, I'm not going to say anything else about what happens to Daniel at his new home or with this young lady. I will say that I like the fact that the main character was not a dumbass. I'm so sick of horror that makes the main character a fool just to drag out the story and a ton of unnecessary scenes happen. It's much more fun to have somebody with common sense be blindsided by the supernatural or whatever spooky thing is happening. How many butterflies is The Room Within going to get? Well, When it comes to The Room Within by D.L. Tillery, I'm giving this spooky tale the rating of 5 butterflies out of 5. This was a very interesting read for me, and I'm going to tell you right now, my lovelies, if you miss out on grabbing yourself a copy of this thrilling tale of terror, you're definitely going to regret it. Now, if you made it to this part of the video, thank you. And please give this video a like. Leave me a little comment. And if you